Hello, everybody. My name is Carolyn. I'm a stenographer. What that means is I can type as fast as people talk. This is a career that's very fun. And let me show you.
Accuracy is the horse. Speed is the cart. Don't put the cart before the horse. Speed will come with time if you practice accuracy. What happens if you put the cart before the horse? That is, if you try to type faster and faster without bothering to be accurate. Two things happen. The first is you corrupt your muscle memory. The second is that you strain your muscles to the point of pain because your muscles don't have the memory to type what you're straining for. Never strain for speed. If you can't type something fast, that's because you don't have the familiarity with those words yet. Familiarity comes with reps. The more reps you've logged with that word, the better speed you'll have typing it. If you're enjoying my video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Think of words as being people that you meet. When you meet them for the first time, you don't ask them to be your best friend. That's just going to get you a flat no, right? Because you don't have familiarity with that person, you can't have the high level of relationship either. How do you get to the point of being someone's best friend? You have to spend a lot of time getting to know them. You see, stenography is a nerd's dream job. You get to make friends with a bunch of words. Each one you'll meet as a stranger at first, and it will be slow to type that word. You may have to look it up in the dictionary. That's kind of like asking for their name again after you forgot what they said when they told you the first time. It's awkward and slow, but after seeing them more, they'll become acquaintances. Now you can type that word a bit faster without having to ask their name again in the dictionary, perhaps. But still, you don't have the speed of knowing them so well that you can ask them to go on a long road trip with you. Eventually, when you've spent enough time with a person, you'll have that kind of relationship that's best buddies. That's like the words you can type in your sleep. You've typed them so many times that your fingers just know where to go. The muscle memory is on autopilot. Some stenographers can even think their own thoughts about other things while typing through familiar portions like that. They can daydream and then realize, oh, I'm still typing the record. And sure enough, it's all there because it's familiar territory. But then they hit a medical terminology word that's unfamiliar or a slew of business vocabulary that's new, and suddenly it's like driving on a road that has twists and turns you're unfamiliar with, and you have to pay close attention. But the road that you know so well that you can drive home in your sleep, you get the idea. Your mission as a stenographer is to become best friends with all the little words, good friends with all the commonly occurring words. And if you're just acquaintances with some of the lesser known words, that's okay. But just try not to have so many strangers around. They make you nervous, right? So, just like building friendships with people, stenographers intentionally build relationships with words by spending time typing them. How much time? 5,000 to 10,000 hours to get mastery to pass the CSR exam. Count the cost before trying to become a stenographer. It takes a lot of dedication to be the quote unquote social butterfly in the universe of words and become friends with every word. And it wouldn't do any good If you're not accurate with your friends, like spelling people's names wrong in text messages and calling them the wrong names, not remembering details about their lives and getting those details mixed up with someone else's, that's like sloppy relationship etiquette. You wouldn't do that with people, so you shouldn't do that with words either. Type accurately.
Okay, so how did you like that story? Um, Pretty interesting, huh? I think it's amazing that there is a job like this. Introverts would love it. Hopefully, if you have a friend that's an introvert, tell them about this job. Maybe they even want to switch careers. Maybe they want to switch from being a piano teacher. Maybe they want to switch from being a lawyer or a law school student. Maybe they want to switch from being an engineer. Maybe all those tech layoffs that happened recently, maybe a lot of those people could come into this career. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.